Good afternoon from Area 51 Raceway. I am here today with the Racetrack Scenics 132nd shelf display case. And obviously this is not how it comes. It comes in the raw MDF form, which is a furniture grade MDF. I always emphasize that. It's not like the MDF like I used to build it. Hangar One Speedway. A little bit different. And what I've done to achieve this is using the Minwax wood finish. And this is a penetrating stain. It's barn red, so it's semi-transparent. And what I've done was I've gotten some staining pads, and this is what I've used. And I basically dipped this in there and soaked it, and just kind of soaked the wood into it by patting it. And depending how deep you want the color is how much stain you put on it. So if you put a light amount of stain, it'll be light. Obviously you have to do it uniformly, and you'll see it, it'll absorb it. Which this wood really absorbs this really well. As I said, it's a furniture grade wood. And then you go darker as you want. I did go lighter when I first did this, but I found some pieces I went too dark, so I went all out darker. And I just dabbed more and just really stained it more. And that's what you do for staining the wood. And then the drying time for this, it applies directly to the grain, wipe off after 5 to 15 minutes. You could wait, it has to wait 4 hours before applying top coat. So you stain it, wait 4 hours to apply the top coat. This stuff does get all over the place, so I recommend you use gloves when you do it. Otherwise you're going to be getting red stains in your hands or on, wherever else in your house. Once this is all stained, and you do stain this when you get the kit on the on the way it's cut out, so it's laid out flat. You do stain it first before you assemble it. I emphasize that because this stain is super thin and it doesn't affect it when you put it together. However, when you do put a top coat, you can't really put a top coat unless you avoid putting any on the on the pieces where they fit into each other, which I don't think it's possible. I don't want to try that because I don't want to have a hard time ruining one and then having to cut it up or trying to file it. But what I would recommend is you stain it first when they're on the boards, and then let it dry, and then assemble it. Use your any glue that you use to assemble it, which could be CA glue with a spray applicator or wood glue, it's up to you, and put it together, and then add your top coat. So what I've used is the top coat, and this I'll probably may put another coat. I do have some runs up here a little bit, and that's just with me because I'm not experienced with this too much. As you can see, there's some areas I missed here that look a little dull, but I could go over it again with this. So what I've used is a polyurethane gloss top coat from Behr, and this is a oil-based one. I tried using a water-based one in one little area to test it. I didn't like it. It was really milky. It looked like I poured milk on it and dried up milk afterwards. I don't know. I just didn't like the water-based one. I recommend the oil-based one to give you a nice shine. And again, I'm not a professional person that puts furniture together or stains furniture. So if somebody out here has done that before, can make any recommendations, I'd be happy to listen to them. It'd be great because I'd like to improve this as I do, more of these. And I'm going to do my Home Racing World sign in the red also as well. Stain that first and then put it together, and then I'll put a top coat on it because I want to see how that comes out. So there's the sky's the limit with this stuff. So Minwax offers a lot of different colors of stains, so you could accomplish this look, and you could probably do better than I have when putting this together and coating it and all that stuff. Another thing also, you'll use these sponge brushes which you put in here to apply the coat, and just do it thinly. As you can see, it's pretty good on there. And again, like I said, I was kind of rushing this, so you kind of want to take your time when you stain it so you don't have too many runs. I have a little bit of run up here. I don't know if I'm able to sand it a little and then recoat it, but right here you can see this was the little white area here. This was the other stuff I used. I tried it on a small area here and I did not like it. That's what it does. That's the water base version of this. I recommend not using it. That's just me. I would prefer to use the oil-based stuff, and again, these are gonna dry up and get hard unless you use mineral spirits to clean them, but I would recommend just throwing them out because these are super cheap, or if you find something else. There's like I said, this is very Very inexpensive to get these items right here. This is where you put your money at. This is probably a total of about 50 bucks to get all this stuff. So you'll spend 50 bucks more to get staining pads and, you know, the applicator, and then the stain and the coat itself to get, you know, get this result. So just wanted to share this with everyone, that this is the cool part about some of these things, that if you're interested in just staining your own stuff, it's not hard to do. If anybody out there has more experience than I am, obviously I'm a rookie at this. This is my first time actually staining something and then doing this. So I want to improve in it. So if you have any suggestions of people that do staining for a living or just have done it before, please put it in the comments. Well, you know, very open to hearing ideas. And, you know, like if I get runs, what do I do? Do I sand it or do I just put another coat? Things like that. Because then, like I said, this is the first one I've done, and I plan on doing more. So that's it from Area 51 Raceway. As always, you take care and have fun racing.